Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee. This is my channel. We are considered the royal gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. Some of us are also millimeters, okay, and we stand on business. All right. I hope everyone had a great day today. I hope y'all didn't allow the weather or anybody else to stress you out. And I hope and pray that nobody worked your last nerve today. So I hope by the time you listen to this, you'll be a little bit relaxed or a little frustrated, but not too much frustrated. Because I don't want you to be cussing out the TV or throwing phones at it or nothing like that. But I wanted to show y'all the stuff I said. We're living in the last days. This country better hold on tight because the government is filled with a bunch of clowns and derelicts and criminals and scammers and schemers and fraudsters and dictators and just pure craziness. So let me show this real quick, just in case. Oh, also, I would appreciate if y'all would hit the like button when you come in the building, okay? A sister would appreciate that very, very much. Push us through the algorithm, so please hit that like button. Also hit that reaction button. That's that one with the heart on it. You could constantly tap that like you do on TikTok or IG. Y'all can tap that heart. That's the reaction button. Okay. Hit that as well. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'd appreciate that. And feel free to share the video and send some of your friends on over, male or female. It don't matter. Okay. Because we speak to all. And we appreciate all. Okay. So let me get on down. Let me put this banner up here first before I get started. Before I mess up. Okay. The clips I will be showing are covered underneath the Fair Use Act of 1976. And the Fair Use disclaimer says copyright claims under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Copyright claims under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research. Fair use is permitted. Okay. And I'm using these clips with fair use. Okay. And shout out to Rolla Martin. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett, Joanne Reed, because those are the clips I'm going to be showing. Okay. So that's why I wanted to put that banner up there first and foremost. Okay. And then my scrolling banner. Okay. Fair use is in effect. So let me get on back on over here. Take this down. Now, I wanted to talk to y'all about some stuff. I told you I was going to talk to y'all. Let me turn the music down because, the music can interrupt with this. So we're going to turn music down. But so y'all can hear it all and get it all. Okay? So that's what we need to do. We need to be focused. Okay? So I'm going to turn that off. So what I'm going to play, and hopefully this live comes out right, because what I'm going to play is a couple of videos to let y'all know what's going on with this country. Okay? Okay. Let me see. Where's the one I wanted to show?
Couple more shows this year. We want additional shows. We want more weekly and daily shows because we want to be able to speak truth to power. We want to be able to say what an elected president of the United States about the Congress people is absurd. When you give somebody that kind of power, a fool like this, he don't believe in lies. He believes in obliterating lies. Forget crossing lines, going to the edge. Nah, he like, yo, I'm about to hop, skip, jump, parachute, bungee
Now y'all know, like I said before, I was gonna keep bringing y'all some stuff that we need to listen to and pay attention to because um it is fucking around to find out time. So I'm letting the people know that the people that voted for Trump, and I don't even say that demon's name. Oh Lord bless me, because I can't. Let that demon, and nobody is holding him accountable for anything, and the regular people have to suffer for it. So this stuff is important, whether we want it to be important or not. And I want to keep y'all up to date so we can talk about it and see if we can come up with some answers or try to make some type of sense out of the funuckery that's going on. I mean, it's hard to do that because you got clowns in charge, but something got to give. Let me continue playing this and then I'll talk.
Dudes. That's what
Do y'all hear this? This is insane to me. Like I said before, there's nobody in government that can hold the demon and his minions accountable for the actions they are taking against the American and United States people. And I think that's absolutely crazy. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I yawned. I think it's absolutely insane and crazy that there's nobody above that can stop them from doing what they're doing. No rules, no regulations, no hidden secret book. I don't care. I'm just saying. A what if book. They need a what if book. Because this shit is crazy. Hold on.
Republicans ain't saying nothing. Not gonna say anything. No, they're encouraging it. Yes. They're gonna
My bad, y'all. I disconnected the damn phone. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I had to connect it to my phone. I'm trying to reconnect it. This is actually easier doing it this way. But I hope everyone is good. I hope y'all not having no issues today. Are you serious? You trying to play me out? Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out, sucker. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back up. But what I was letting y'all know is what they're like. Again, the fact that they're destroying the federal government, they're going for federal workers' jobs. They fired some FBI agents. They fired some prosecutors. They fired some judges. Any judge that will go against what he says.
I know I sound a little Don Quixote-ish, but I have no beyond. We are having two different realities. There's a reality where they are going in and looting the government, and we're sitting around hoping that they stop doing it. I don't understand how two dudes are holding an entire country hostage. I don't understand how there are not hundreds of thousands of people outside 1600 Pennsylvania demanding different action. I mean, frankly, I don't see how we as a society allow this to continue happening. Well, maybe there's something I'm not considering, but I mean, look, they voted for this crap. I mean, look again. It ain't like, and Michael, as we keep saying, it ain't like they didn't tell us. They told us, but and then he denied it. Well, I don't know anything about. I know nothing about Project 2025. I don't know anything about that. Whatever. And again, and so that's why you see people. Well, we didn't think he was going to go this far. And here's the deal. Listen, unlike last time, ain't no third term. So there's no, oh, I can do whatever. Y'all can't do nothing to me. And by the way, y'all impeached me twice, and Republicans didn't convict me at all. So yo, I'm good. When you give somebody that kind of power, a fool like this, he don't be lines. He believes in obliterating lines. Forget crossing lines, going to the edge. Nah. He like, yo, I'm about to hop, skip, jump, parachute, bungee jump the fuck over these lines. You know what's going to happen on the 4th of July? They're going to start talking about how this country was taken from tyranny by the American founders and how we should block them and lionize them again, right? That is our American ethos. That annually, July 4th, what do? We go out and talk about how they took this country from King George and they planted their flag. How are we allowing a tyrannical dictator, as he's going to be a dictator on day one, who will probably be talking about a third?
Y'all hear that? Y'all tell me they ain't crazy. That's stuff we hear for other countries to happen. We never had to wait for this shenanigan shit to happen. But let me continue. Hold on, y'all, because I want to get this together for y'all. I got some more to show y'all. Don't get excited though, because it all ain't no damn fun. I'll tell you that for sure. Let's see. Let me see this real quick.
There are so many people that see the WGU degree and they're like, oh, I know a bunch of people that went there and they're some of the best employees.
A copy on their desk. The clerk will designate the amendment.
An amendment to the rules of the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform for the 119th Congress is offered by Mr. Garcia of California.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think we are obviously all aware as a committee that the President of the United States should serve the American people, never their own financial interests. Yet we're facing some of the most serious conflicts of interest going to this administration in the history of our country. Now, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, who are at least appearing to be essentially be presidents in this next few years, are plotting to remake our government and our very safety net. And they could get, of course, we know, richer in the process. Now, this amendment will make sure that we don't advance any legislation from this committee that enriches Donald Trump or his businesses. And unfortunately, as we know, because of the work of this committee and House Democrats, this legislation could not be more important, because we know and we saw Donald Trump trying to enrich himself and his family in his first term. Now, we know the committee Democrats showed that Donald Trump received payments from over 20 countries during his first term. 20 countries. Donald Trump's network of businesses made it possible for anyone in the world to funnel money to him through his businesses. Now, these countries, of course, included China, Saudi Arabia, and many others. Now, we actually have, because of this committee, receipts and documents that prove that he received at least $7.8 million directly from foreign governments. And by the way, that number is much larger, but of course we don't have all the documents and receipts because this committee blocked us from getting all of them. We also know that 8 investors stayed at President Trump's DC hotel at the time while serving in the office of the Trump administration in clear violation of the Constitution. The committee also found that Elliot Brody, a Republican fundraiser and lobbyist, spent $15,000 at Trump's DC hotel while actually lobbying.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this.
Later, he received a pardon, which we know that Donald Trump and his administration like to give out to people that donated to him. And we know that that, of course, is a clear violation of the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Now, we should all be concerned that this lobbying effort signifies a pay-to-pay scheme that capitalizes on President Trump's influence. And these conflicts of interest are a direct threat, national security threat. Of course, this is on top of the fact this committee continues to refuses to investigate Jared Kushner, who received $2 billion with a B directly from Saudi Arabia just months after leaving the White House, and has used that power to facilitate record arms deals and other pro-Saudi policies. As he enters his second term, this amendment is incredibly important so that we can ensure that Donald Trump isn't directly benefiting through his businesses,
which
by
he is,
foreign governments and other people that are interested.
And we know
once again,
so.
This amendment would ensure that we work through this committee to ensure the president does not directly benefit. I urge all of my colleagues to support this common sense amendment, and I yield back.
Would my friend yield?
Yes, sir.
Just
Now, what they're talking about, they don't want him to be able to do like he did last time and get all the millions and shit from foreign government. His son-in-law got money, as you heard. His daughter got money. She got a bunch of patents in different countries before she left the White House. They ain't gonna use the White House, to get some money and to get over on American people. Because again, we already know that a lot of manufacturers use China, Asia, what's the other one? It's another country I can't think of it. And they use them to make their products, just like them Jordan sneakers. Everybody running around here wasting all that damn money on Michael Jordan sneakers. He ain't paid but maybe 65 cents to have them made. I'm just saying. Anyway, hell, I'm giving that man no money to go golfing and making bets and shit. I wish I would. But anywho, let me get on back down to this government mess, okay? Because this is the fuck around to find out season. And everybody's messing around and fucking around and finding out, okay? But let me let somebody else run off of their mouth. And shout out to Forbes YouTube channel for this.
some questions. Mr. Garcia, is it not true that when President Trump was elected in 2016, the then president of the Philippines, President Duterte, actually named a business partner of President Trump to be a special envoy to the United States?
Absolutely, sir. And as you know, and much beyond that, Donald Trump has continued through his family and through his businesses, gain the influence of foreign governments and then trade them for policy proposals.
Is it not also true, Mr. Garcia, that a number of Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia among them, actually pointedly would stay at or rent rooms and facilities at the then Trump Hotel downtown in order, presumably, to curry favor?
Saudi Arabia and many other countries, yes, sir.
And did President Trump then, in fact, financially benefit from those transactions?
Directly against the Constitution, absolutely, sir.
And is there a policy at GSA, the Government Service Administration, that actually would prohibit an elected official from benefiting from a lease
owned by.
Okay, so that's enough of that. But again, the Orange Demon is also getting money, millions of dollars, and his family's getting billions of dollars with a B of contracts with foreign government. But you want to run everybody else out of the damn United States of America. I'm just saying, it's insane to me. But let me proceed. I got something else I wanted to share with y'all. I can find it real quick. I should mosey on over to. That's too old. I want to show that, but I'm gonna get that for something else. What I wanted to share with y'all. Where'd it go? Like I tell y'all to keep an eye on y'all bank accounts and all that. Please do.
To help you get stronger, harder, fuller erection. Listen, on this show, we tried to tell you. We got t-shirts says we tried to tell you.
Shout out to Roland Martin again for this clip. He about to give y'all some real feedback. Watch this, y'all.
FO 2025. We every single day. We kept
going over to Roland Martin to get your products. I'm working on mine. Me and Britt that I put on work duty, working on me some merch. So hopefully I can get that done within the next month. But let me continue.
Warning people about this. We kept warning them about Project 2025. We kept warning this. Look, we ran this ad for the Lincoln Project that out literally what will happen when this con man, when this thug actually returns to the Oval Office. November 5th, 2024. Donald Trump defeats a divided and dispirited Democratic campaign. On January 20th, 2025, Donald Trump is sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. Unfortunately, he keeps his promises. Trump seizes control of a divided government, signing hundreds of executive orders implementing Project 2025. Trump replaces over 15 civil servants with hardline MAGA loyalists. The federal oath now requires declaring loyalty to the president, not the Constitution. Protected by the Supreme Court's grant of total immunity for official acts, Donald Trump orders the Department of Justice to arrest members of the January 6th Commission, current and former DOJ employees, and political opponents for treason, election interference, and conspiracy. He declares it to be an official act. Trump ends birthright citizenship by executive order and turns millions of American-born citizens into illegal aliens overnight. Mass deportations begin. Hundreds of thousands, including legal U.S. residents and American citizens, are imprisoned in newly built camps. Protests erupt. Trump addresses the nation from the Oval Office, invoking the Insurrection Act, and declaring the protesters a danger to American sovereignty. He orders the National Guard to use deadly force to suppress the protests. In the wake of the bloody violence, Trump declares nationwide martial law, awarding himself new powers under the freshly signed American Sovereignty Protection Order, which defines protest of immigration policies as non-protected speech and a threat to national security. Governors in New York, California, Illinois, and elsewhere declare their opposition, promising to refuse compliance in their states. Trump orders their arrests. Trump pardons every January 6th attacker, including those who assaulted the police, and in a White House ceremony issues a new presidential medal honoring them. Many are given jobs in his administration. The Department of Education is renamed the Department of American Values and mandates a nationwide Christian nationalist curriculum for all schools receiving federal aid. Trump, joined by Speaker Mike Johnson and evangelical leaders, announces that the Department of Health and Human Services has reclassified mifepristone, making it illegal to distribute or prescribe, as well as new HHS regulations that make IVF treatments impossible to legally administer. Trump reverses one campaign promise by declaring a national abortion ban by executive order. Challenges to his authority are rejected by the Supreme Court, which has seen new appointments from Trump after it was expanded to 12 justices. He signs an executive order removing abortion methods from the privacy regulations and announces a new federal data sharing program so states can monitor women's periods. Thousands are detained while crossing state lines that are suspected of abortion. Trump's ex-secretary of defense
Wait a minute, y'all.
fires over 100.
Hold on, y'all. Started skipping and I ain't like that, so I had to stop it.
Leaving the military, other Trump appointments, the ranks of the CIA, FBI, and Justice. By executive order draws to the and cooperation. Russian tanks enter Kyiv. Zelensky is killed. Announced that he runs for a third term, claiming the Supreme Court ultimately agrees with this interpretation, paving the way for Trump's 2028 re-election. If you hear all this and believe it is possible, then ask yourself, what did you believe was impossible just 8 years ago? This isn't a fantasy. It's Trump's plan, and he's counting on you to believe it couldn't happen. And
Hold on, y'all. Because my thing is looking a little crazy. Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold on. Let me put the share screen back on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I done messed up something. Well, I closed something, should I say. I made a mistake and I closed something. But now I gotta wait. Which I hate waiting. But hey. Let me see. Okay. No thanks. Hold on. Because I want to finish this part, definitely. He got some F around and find out merch. That's what I was trying to tell y'all before. But anywho, here's the rest of it, what he was saying.
We tried to tell you these things were going to happen. We told you this man was petty. We told you he was shameful. We told you he was pathetic. And guess what? Some of y'all still voted for him. And so for the people who are like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Why? The thug literally said it. He signed a series of executive orders, getting rid of all DEI. I just sat here and read, just hold on. I just sat here and read a tweet, y'all, that was unbelievable. It said, buried amidst all of the, this is Senator Tina Smith. She said, buried in the flurry of executive orders last night is one that halts all funding from the bipartisan infrastructure law. Yes, the law that Republicans and Democrats came together to pass that fixes our roads, modernizes old bridges, makes drinking water safer. Now remember, this asshat for 4 years, Infrastructure Week, never passed a bill. One of his first actions. We want to talk about, again, the kind of actions that you see taking place. How petty is he? Oh, John Bolton, who the Iranians were trying to assassinate Donald Trump. Oh, because Bolton was a critic of Donald Trump, Donald Trump said, that's it. The Secret Service protection that Biden gave you, revoked. Bolton said he got a phone call. He told CNN's Jim Costa, told him, got called 11:30 last night from the Secret Service saying your Secret Service is being revoked at noon today. Oh, how about this one here? Go to my iPad. Just 10 days ago, this portrait, let me restart it. This portrait of General Mark Milley, okay? This former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, this was just unveiled 10 days ago. Guess what? Moments after the swearing in, rejected, taken down. That's right. So his portrait will not be in the Pentagon.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. That was Brit. Anyway, hell, y'all know her voice. But anywho, let me finish playing this for you. Because I'm telling you, it's crazy. We tried to tell y'all. Y'all go fuck around and find out. Listen, the thug and con man in charge is causing pure chaos. Him and his flunkies.
Next 4 years. It goes on and on and on. But we told y'all this was going to happen. And guys, the lower third is wrong. As we tried to tell you, not you. We tried to tell you. Bring my pound, Dr. Mustafa Santiago Ali, former senior advisor for environmental justice, the EPA out of D.C. Also joining us is Joe.
Okay. That was the end of him. Now, let me go find
Civil rights attorney out of L.A.
Wrong button. Sorry, y'all. Now let me find the other thing I wanted to show y'all. Let me see. Expanding the Here we go. This is what they are up to today, y'all. This is what they are up to today. And this ain't gonna be a long live, but I'm about to show you this. Oh, he just now coming on. We're gonna have to skip over that one. For now, we'll have to get back to that. But let me go. Here she goes. Tabitha Speaks Politics. Shout out to her. Check this out.
Just because we're voting for Donald Trump does not mean we're racist. Does not mean that we agree or condone with the KKK. Doesn't mean we hate women. Doesn't mean we don't care about women's rights. Doesn't mean that we like rapists. Doesn't mean any of those things. Because you vote for a person, it does not make us stupid, and certainly doesn't make us uneducated. All it says about us is we're voting on facts, not emotions. Doesn't matter who anybody votes for. Certainly doesn't make you a bad person because you vote for a certain candidate. Some of you all need to get that through your heads because this shit's getting old.
The fact is, Donald Trump has proven to us that he is a racist. And people tend to flock to other people based on ideologies and like-mindedness.
Okay. Now that's what they think ain't happening, but it is happening. It's some racist shenanigans stuff going on, and that's just truly what it is, whether people like it or don't like it. Accepted. This country is in trouble. You know what I'm saying? This country is in serious, serious trouble. People think it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game at all. And I want people to know that it's not a game. Where'd it go? There's something else I wanted to show you. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Cash Patel. They crazy as hell. We don't need him to have no damn Black History Month with us at all. Where is that at? I have to go to one of them in a second. Give me a second if I could find it. I saw it earlier. Where did it go? Again, I hope everyone is having a great day. And I hope you didn't let nobody disturb your peace. But I just wanted to show you this funuckery that is going on in this world. Shout out to Rachel Maddow. That's where I'm getting this clip from.
Okay, everyone is trying to come up with crazy ways to skip ads. Like, just download Pack. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up.
Closest you're going to get to stopping it at the stopping, for example, the destruction of the American legal system, to stopping the destruction of our health system and the basic services that keep people alive and that keep the country functioning. The hardest leverage that can be applied against him at the source is what hypothetically would come from Republicans. And I know, cynically, you may never expect to get that. But strategically, you cannot stop trying to get it because of its crucial importance. And I'm just going to give you one example here, just one case study. Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy. I always think of him as having kind of an unforgettable name, but a very memorable haircut. You know, always looked to me like an otherwise healthy person who has just been gently electrocuted. But Senator Bill Cassidy is a senator. He's also a physician. He's a gastroenterologist. He got into the Senate in a campaign in 2014 that largely focused on his role as a doctor. He was best known, including in that campaign, not just for being a good doctor for his individual patients, but for having championed in his home state of Louisiana, having championed a new free vaccination program for Louisiana school kids, specifically hepatitis B vaccination. And he frequently told this important, heartbreaking story about what he called his worst day as a doctor. Senator Bill Cassidy, as a doctor, had an 18-year-old patient.
Wait a minute.
Who had contracted hepatitis B. And as an 18-year-old, her health crashed. He had to scramble to have her airlifted to Shreveport, Louisiana, to get an emergency liver transplant. He said in one interview with the Washington Post, quote, "I was sitting there thinking, if we had vaccinated this girl with a $50 vaccine, we could have saved a $250,000 operation and a lifetime of $50,000 a year medical bills." And that was just one interview that he did about this case, but he's given a ton of interviews about this case. He talks about it all the time. He talked about it for years. He still talks about it. He relayed that story again in his opening statement in the confirmation hearings that he oversaw for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be Secretary of Health and Human Services. But that program and that revelation about the importance of that kind of public health effort, it's arguably the whole reason he is a senator at all. Hep B vaccination for kids is his origin story as a public servant.
So why what ding dongs people are doing? They're using one word things to make it seem like that's how they won their positions. Okay, I get it now. Y'all, the main thing I really wanted to make sure that I showed you was some of the things that have been said, have been done, and he is scrambling, and him and these mega nuts. Look at this shit. I gotta show y'all this real quick. It's a must. And I can't stand her ass. Oh, I can't stand Marjorie Taylor Greene. Can't stand this wench. It's my spirit. I need to move this.
Because nobody's looking at that. We're looking at all the corruption that's taking place.
Listen to this
If you could
bullshit,
summarize the first couple of weeks of the second Trump administration in a single soundbite, this would be the one to choose. Well, these kinds of deals have always has been made behind closed doors, it's still shocking to see just how brazen the ransacking of the federal government has been so far, and just how weak the opposition has been to the unchecked power Trump just handed over to the world's richest man. There have been a few exceptions, but the overall response, embarrassingly weak.
My Democrat colleagues are reacting with manufactured outrage over Elon Musk and the Doge team going in and cleaning up the federal government. They're saying the American people did not vote for this, but I would like to correct that record. On July 13th, when President Trump was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania, Elon Musk got behind President Trump and he endorsed him. And then on August 19th of 2024, this is before the election, Elon Musk posted on his own account, "I am willing to serve." And that right there says Doge. This was not something that was created after the election. It is no surprise to the American people. As a matter of fact, the Department of Government Efficiency was a key part of President Trump's campaign, and President Trump campaigned over and over again on Doge and Elon Musk helping him. As a matter of fact, right here on Rolling Stones, which is very far left, by the way, Trump says he would give Elon Musk a top role in his administration. Again, this was on August.
It's ain't crazy. You taking article bits and pieces and shit and messages that was left in other places and making it seem like that gave him right to be in the president's office at all times, to be part of the presidency. That didn't give him shit. These people are absolutely insane. Y'all let me know if y'all agree, disagree, because I think this is some funuckery. I'm just going to say. Hold on. Let's finish listening to this crazy bat.
August 20th, 2024, well before the election. This was no surprise to the American people. The American people love Doge so much that they love the concept of saving the federal government, saving Americans, and putting America first, cutting the waste and the spending, cutting down the size of the federal government. They love it so much, they voted for President Trump and elected him with an overwhelming victory. He won the popular vote, 312 electoral college votes. It's the Democrats that are the ones that are still lost on their message, and their message is a failure, and the American people spoke out about it.
Marjorie Taylor Greene completely misses the actual criticism surrounding Elon Musk and Doge. This isn't about saving tax dollars or making the government more efficient.
Okay. You told me there ain't some crazy crackpot shit. It's crazy crackpot shit. I'm just saying. I'm going to end it with her because they irritate my spirit and they make my ass itch. I'm not going to lie. I cannot stand these wicked ass hate mongering bastards. I just can't stand it. I just can't. It gets on my damn nerve. I like being over here. I don't know why, in my little corner. But I am so sick and annoyed, aggravated with these people that are supposed to be running this country with a sound mind. I think now they need to make sure that everybody has a psyche valve before they are allowed to enter any of those offices. I'm just going to say. And I'm going to say we're going to have to pray for this country because they are cutting up. They are leading us straight to a path of hell. You hear me? Listen. I'm going to give y'all a good word. It's not a Sister April this time. It's another young lady. I can't remember her name right this moment. But Auntie Greta, I found them for you. Hope you like them.
Let me tell you something, baby. The only reason why people continuously do you wrong is because they expect for you to be there until they get it right. Catch it. They already had the apology script before they cheated on you. They already had the apology script before they scammed you. They already had the apology script before they betrayed you. And that's if you found out. Why do you think people melt down when you finally walk away? Whether it's a toxic partner, a toxic parent, toxic friends, or a toxic workplace. Why do you think people melt down when you walk away? That's because that was not a part of the plan. That was not a part of the plan. And what makes bad people so bad is this whole time they've been studying you. So I just want you to be aware that there are a lot of people who will use your kindness and your Christianity as insurance for their bad decisions. A lot of people know that you are a safe place for them to escape self-accountability and responsibility. Okay? All right. Now go be great.
I enjoy her. So with that being said, y'all, this is Stu Queen out. Y'all have a great day. Or the rest of your evening, should I say. Okay. Deuces. I'm out of here. I'm tripping, y'all.